as long as it came around my face, I don't care. Self-conscious.
Hey look, Brian's in the camera.
Hi.
Oh geez, no I'm not. Big old face. There we go.
Don't lean back like that.
Actually, Fred, we get more viewers with you leaning back, so.
Well, the way that is right to camera.
Also, there's a way to get the screens to set up differently when we want to take like an intermission, I apologize, intermission. And so we can do that if needed. And this is like a 10-minute intermission. It cuts all audio and video. Do you need an ice pack, dude?
Maybe.
You okay?
What is it?
I was dumping a dumpster and it caught my hand between the two, and this knuckle is rather swollen right now. It's a little sore.
Yeah, I was like, I might have a hand wrap in your van. Put an ice wrap in the hand.
So, yeah, it's a little painful.
Is this Jeremiah's stuff?
No, that's my stuff.
What, yours?
Yes.
Also, did you need it?
I mean,
I just trying to keep things
no.
clean over.
But yes, I should take it and put it somewhere else. Alright, so Anthony, you need a recap on what happened last time?
I think I do, yeah. I didn't even realize I missed a session. Was I sick? What happened? Was I sleeping?
You had to go somewhere, I thought.
Yeah.
It was right next to Thanksgiving. Weekend of
Yeah, so one night before Thanksgiving.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we're at 1:15.
I increased my tech axiom by
Enough for me to
Good for you.
increase the skill
I can
level.
start fires with my mind.
They were on sale, so I thought I'd bring delicious terrible.
Terrible, horrible people.
I also learned to will mine.
I didn't do anything because I'm lazy. No, I'm gonna be. I'm saving up to burn some heavy purgage in
Italy?
yeah.
I'm sure you are.
Where's the Destiny Dead?
Yeah, I did a bunch of reading through the books,
Something's missing.
and it became apparent really quickly that cyber papacy made a far better rigor than Pan Pacifica ever would.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, cool.
It's just super expensive at the beginning.
It is.
Who's gonna say?
So. I'm
That's
thinking
Niall.
Well, I wasn't here because I had a baby. That's
Um,
my fault.
cyber papacy, like some of the rigor stuff works off of mind. So I was thinking of double downing and doing both ideas and using, instead of the spirit or the charisma psionics, but the mind one, which I think is telepathy. I'll control people and objects with my mind. So I think that's what I'll end up doing. Building it
Okay.
slow as we were supposed to.
So, what's the last thing you remember?
We jacked up that truck.
You jacked up what truck?
Tharkle.
So he remembers, the last thing he remembers is Tharkle.
Wow, you missed that.
Yeah, we hadn't gone across the border yet.
So the last session,
Let me.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
I was trying to remember what all happened in the last session.
A lot.
A lot. You did cross over and actually made it into the cyber papacy.
We didn't cause a scene.
You didn't.
It was amazing.
Not sure how. Even with a rocket launcher.
Even with her.
Even with the rocket launcher and oh yeah, that's right. You guys, the redback is back in the States.
Mhm.
Oh, we got rid of the.
No, you didn't get rid of it. It's now on
In
base
Salt Lake.
in the
Yeah.
States. To cross the border, they gave you an up-armored Suburban. So, you were able to track down the strange creature who was holed up in, is it the Himalayas? Or
Where in the Alps?
Is this the thing we were?
They were in
hunting
Geneva,
down?
which is the Alps. You're right. I'm stupid.
They were the Alps. And it's not sure what it is precisely, other than female and very attractive.
Of course.
With wings and horns, and she looks an awful lot like a succubus. Which might be why romance cards don't work.
Which consonant?
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Sounds good.
Because it might be on you guys where you want to go.
I think we're probably gonna go back to.
Orosh?
Yeah.
That's what I thought would happen. So anyway, she is actually working to collect data in the cyber papacy and trying to undermine the cyber pope as she can. And she gave you coordinates. When you looked up the coordinates, they were in Peru. So, on a plane ride over to Peru, while you were refueling in Hawaii, Sebastian Quinn actually met everyone for lunch.
He was one of the leaders of the Delphi.
Yep. Everyone's new now.
I mean, technically he's the leader of the Delphi Council. And he's the guy that says he's from a different Earth, that one.
Okay. Yeah.
And so he said that there was something there, but didn't really tell you what, but said that it was definitely a secret that he hadn't revealed. And of course, when everyone arrived and got the coordinates, it's the Nazca lines.
Say it again, it's the what?
Nazca lines. Nazca
Nazca.
lines.
Nazca lights?
Nazca lines.
Lines. Oh,
You-
oh!
Those
Okay.
pictures
Yes.
that are seen from the air that everyone is like, we have no idea where these came from.
Okay.
We had a fun discussion about crunchies doing stupid crap and causing damage to them. Anyway,
Love it.
while searching over some stuff, looking at a map, they discovered a box canyon not too far from them. When they
In
went
Peru?
in Peru,
Okay.
near the Nazca lines,
Okay.
when they went in, they found strange artifacts, but it was still written in the Mayan language.
Getting serious crystal skull vibes.
Activated something.
That's what I see. Okay.
Yeah, they
what it was.
activated something.
That's why. That's why we got crystal.
Came running out. Who was it? Mike and the lieutenant that actually made it back to camp.
Mhm.
Everyone else kind of fell behind.
I was the furthest.
Brian didn't quite make it out of the canyon.
Make it out of the cave.
Far, and then they made me trudge back.
So, yeah, they got back to the base camp. The base camp asked what happened because they saw lights originating from the Nazca lines shoot into space.
Oh, jeez.
They took an archaeologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, an archaeologist.
Grab someone for base camp.
They grabbed basically someone that could speak that could read Mayan, and took her back to. Did I give her a name?
Nope.
Maria.
Because we didn't romance her.
I know, but she should have a name, Maria.
For romance,
Maria
people without
Vasquez.
names before Gunther. Gunther Chen.
And she's the archaeologist?
She's an archaeologist
Okay.
from Peru. And they took her into the room where this alien device was, and there was a floating hologram that came up after they activated it. And she read it, and it says, "Emergency beacon sent."
Uh-oh.
Activated or something.
Activated. Something to emergency beacon, and whatever's going on, it's too late.
Oops.
So, and that's pretty much where we ended.
Very cool.
There's a part of me that thinks we need to contact Ulysses Spiel about some of this stuff.
We can take a look at that.
I mean, I know, well, they've got a Discord. I'm on their Discord. I was a little argumentative with it taking them so long to get the Thargold to me. Don't think they were too happy with me. They weren't mad, but they were like... And I wasn't that abrasive. It was only like 2 messages. But still, I was a bit of abrasive. Feels a little better. You don't have an aspirin, do you?
Aspirin? I don't think so.
Aspirin, Advil, Tylenol.
I have
Ibuprofen.
Jack ibuprofen. I have Jack ibuprofen. I might have also an Advil. Let me double check.
I want the aspirin because it's an anti-inflammatory, but I'll take ibuprofen. Because you know that's the Army's answer to everything.
I thought it was just drink water.
800 milligrams. Take it twice, call me in the morning.
I thought it was drink water, drive on.
Well, no, if it's like serious, here's your 800 milligram ibuprofen.
Yeah. Which doesn't do anything.
Thanks.
Which doesn't do anything. I thought it was Percocet, because they seem to give everybody Percocets.
No, it's ibuprofen.
Those big ugly white pills.
Yeah, those big ugly white.
Yeah, for learning, they give them the spouses too, so. Give me a DOD card on that hill. And I was like, oh, I don't think so good. They gave me 2. It's like having them everywhere. Yes. Appreciate it. Good for Zoom.
I ate about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So just give me a
I
minute.
just ate before, so.
Oh,
Go
I just picked one out.
Did you want some, what are they, super spicy? That killed me. Listen, pepper is too spicy for me.
How much you need, so I got you 2, which is 400.
These are not spicy.
Again, pepper is spicy for me sometimes.
No. These are like not even pepper.
Okay, I couldn't eat the half of the turkey you got me. Like the sweet pepper, it was a touch too much. But the honey was amazing.
You want to hear something sad? I'm so white. I got heartburn from eating over something the other day.
Sure.
It
And
made me
but it's because of the
so
butter.
sad. Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Croissant?
Yeah.
What?
That's French.
I know. I was like, what is this?
Carbs. Carbs can give you heartburn.
Yeah.
You also might want to talk to your doctor about that, just in case.
No, my diabetes is taken care of. I take a look at that heavily, actually.
Good.
I have
As a diabetic, I mean,
I
yeah.
have acid reflux. I have herniated esophagus.
So.
You're still technically improved. And it is definitely up to you guys to decide where to go next.
Kind of feel like we should return to base. And be like, oh, hey, we should write a report about what happened on our mission.
We should definitely return to base. Something has happened. We have done something. We need to let the Delphi Council know. We need to let Quinn know, because apparently Quinn knows something. See if we can pump him for information.
I'm just like, all they know is we sent back another girl and a redback. No context.
Did we send another girl?
Who did
to
we
base?
send back?
We sent back Gunther Chan way back when. After Pan Pacifica. So
It's been a while since we've been back to.
it's
It
been
has actually been
a long
a
time.
couple months.
Okami's never even been there.
Yeah.
That tells you how long it's been.
Who knows what Laura Tika is up to?
Oh no. I keep forgetting about her. I shouldn't forget about her. She's not mine, but I shouldn't forget about her.
No, she really is hard to forget about.
Why she likes to flash everybody.
Oh,
She
likes
may
to
have
do a lot
learned
more
new things.
than that.
I think last time she got bars in her nipples.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is this the woke girl?
Mike's girlfriend.
Yeah, it's the little man's girl.
Okay. That's the one. I don't have any information on her because I've never met her.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. She
I have
was-
information on your romance and mine. I don't have any
Which one
information
of
on
them?
mine.
Yeah.
Nadja. And maybe no one. I don't know.
Gunther Chan, I can't remember her name.
That's
bad.
her name.
I should write these down.
We never got around to a name.
No, not her. Okay.
I know I've got like some really weird name written down.
You came up with it last.
Oh yeah. There it is.
Was that Oksana?
No.
Or was that the lady from the who owned the thingy?
This
Not this name.
Yeah, that name.
Jean Shah, I thought that was the demon, the name of the demons.
Hmm?
I thought this was the name of the demons. The
Demons.
jumping vampires.
No. I wouldn't write that down. I've got it in my core rule book.
You can ask her her name when you
I can
get
totally ask her name when we get back. Horrible person.
Just call her Han all the time. Oh, it's okay, Han. Sorry, Han.
Let's
Sorry.
call her
Han.
Mika Chan.
The rest of us call
Mika
her
Kun.
Gunther Chan.
Mika.
Mika.
We'll go with that.
It would be Chan because she's a girl, but Mika Chan.
Oh, maybe Oksana's a place.
Oksana?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was his first girlfriend.
No.
No, that was the name of the succubi, wasn't
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Aruvorla is the name of the succubi.
it? My note taking
Succubus.
is garbage.
It's only one.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
succubus.
Follow up demon question mark going west smaller than oh.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the
She
name of
owned
the
the
girl that we
junkyard.
finally
Yeah.
caught up with. Alright.
Oksana owned the junkyard.
Yeah.
That's right.
So back to the States, it sounds like.
Okay, back to the States.
And see if they want us to go after.
Well, we'll see if they have anything for us, but we're probably gonna go back to your favorite person.
Yay!
But we'll probably go hunting before we go back to her, so that we have what we need. Because it's gonna be a hard fight.
Yeah, don't say.
But she likes us so much.
We were very entertained.
She likes me. She doesn't like you guys at all.
She laughed at us, not at you.
Yes, she did laugh at me and laugh at you guys. She did do that.
I think you're just. You're
They have
just.
just a tiny bit of spice. They're not bad.
Yes, Fort Williams.
I think you're just used to being the number one dude that the ladies Gunther. and are not used to Fred and I charming one of them
Yep.
who wants to kill us.
Not used to you guys trying anybody at all.
To be fair, you guys have been something of a headache.
Oh,
We'll see what happens.
we're the heroes.
I know what I did. Because nobody will let me forget.
No. Nobody will.
We won't.
Oh, are we gonna get possibilities?
Besides, I'm sure that Brian is looking forward to the monkey.
No. Only if I can set it on fire.
Facts.
Where are you storing the possibilities?
Okay.
I'm like, I know I'm missing something. What am I missing?
It's totally fine.
Okay. There's those. We should save those for Darkwood. I hate keeping those.
But I can back them out. Is your hand doing better?
Yeah. Still a little sore, but that's what you expect.
I hit my hand with a sledgehammer one time while I was deconstructing computers for my job, and it hurt. You don't get possibilities.
Why don't I get possible?
Because you don't get possibilities. Nope, you don't get
I don't
Cosm
get
cards.
Cosm card. That's the one I reject for myself because I will never play it. As I know what kind of hell Cosm cards give me as a GM.
Oh.
Oh.
Got
All
my-
right, so-
everybody's favorite cards.
You guys get back to base.
Mhm.
What are you doing on base? Huh? Obviously, Laura Tika greets you.
How you doing?
Good! But I don't get this.
What don't you get?
What the big deal is.
About.
I'm sorry, this person's name is Okami. We picked him up on our travels, just like we picked you up.
Hi!
Hello.
I'm Laura Tika. By the way, this is a rather... She's not really short, but she's muscular. She's wearing a tube top, much like a Hooters girl would be, just not with the Hooters emblem.
And probably just as tight.
And just as tight. Oh yes, just as tight. There's no bra beneath it. And
Like,
basically Daisy Duke shorts.
Nice.
Because she's forced to wear clothing.
Sure.
You wore skins before.
Yeah, hers.
I believe in freedom of expression. So freedom of expression. But I understand the environment such as this. What is she? She's a human?
She's human.
And she's from the living lands?
Yes.
Nice.
Something also of note, you see that she has red paint in stripes across her body. It looks kind of like war paint, but it's like why it's over her entire body.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna judge. It says the man in neon Tron armor with ion. If I had a shirt with the right markings, I'd lend it to you, and you'd glow. If you're ever in my neck of woods in Pan Pacifica, we'll buy you something.
Yeah, that's where they went. I had to do that sexual harassment training.
How did that go?
Were you being harassed, or were they?
Don't get it.
Or were you harassing them?
She was harassing. She was flashing.
She was doing more than flashing.
She's getting used to clothing.
Not really. I mean, okay, maybe she's getting used to more clothing than what she's customary wearing?
Just get her a sheer baby doll dress.
No, she does like to be able to move.
We should
So-
get her a baby metal costume. She would love that.
She probably would. She would probably love baby metal.
So did they make you repeat the course, or?
Yeah, a couple times.
Said something about 5 American.
Then they told me I couldn't leave the orderly room from 9 in the morning until 5 at night because those are duty hours. And she said, this is our orderly room. And they told me this is our orderly room. They said. And it is our orderly room. So, what's this green table and these sticks and balls?
Oh,
Billiards.
that is a game.
Yeah.
It's a game of skill and luck to show how good of a hunter you are.
Really?
Yes. Let us show you real quick.
Teacher, Lieutenant chimes in and says, Teacher, how to hit the ball without destroying the velvet first, then play.
So I want
I
to teach
will
her
be
this.
writing reports.
I want to teach her how to play pool.
Yeah. Is this the one with the multicolored balls or is this the one with the 2 colored balls?
It's not snooker.
Oh, okay.
It's most likely billiards.
It's billiards.
So
Don't you know that almost every Army orderly room, active duty, is required to have a pool table?
In real life.
In real life.
what kind of check would you like for that?
We didn't have one.
Really?
We
I
had-
swear, every single one of the line companies that I was a part of, active duty, they had a pool table.
Well, you gotta understand.
It never got used, but they had them.
I don't remember, but I was always in S4. And I had a stick in the mud for everything. And
Yeah,
still
see,
had it.
all the line companies, every orderly room had a billiard table.
And then plus 3
We were
or
in
4.
communication
7
unit,
total.
we had big
3,
TVs.
4.
That's why you didn't have billiards.
Yeah.
And then the sergeant major told us we were not allowed to do anything except read field manuals or tech manuals on duty.
Fun.
But that included CQ.
What kind of check do you want for me to teach her how to play billiards?
Let's go with Dex. Crap, I don't have that book with me. I don't think. Check. Probably not.
I was hoping you would get higher roll.
I am going to play the card Rally. All players may discard as many cards as they wish from their hands. Players may immediately refill them. My hand is garbage.
I'm okay with that.
Oh. Still not happy. Spending the possibility. Okay. It's a total of 18 decks.
No fair, you used fate to cheat.
Okay. So you're showing her, and you do a pretty good job, but she picks it up pretty quick.
Oh, good, good. Remember, the felt is kind of pricey to it's like really expensive, like animal skins. Gotta be real careful with it.
She's like, animal skins?
The skins that she wore in the Living Lands when we found her.
She's doing what skins?
Oh, what was she wearing?
Had to be some kind of plant matter.
Okay. Okay.
Remember, living lands. Everything decays really
That's
fast.
right, yeah.
So anything she was wearing was organic and living. Even though the pictures of living lands like to portray them like Raquel Welch from 1 million BC.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, that doesn't work. Why? Because the skins deteriorate before you can tan them.
It's a 4. This is scratchy and I didn't think kind of stupid.
Okay, yeah.
Figure I'll build up some of my defense.
And of course, everyone gets called into the office to do their own report.
I figured that's probably what I was doing when I first got in. I'm like,
Yeah.
I check everything in, and then
Yeah. You do your supply officer stuff, and you're also considered the training NCO. So,
yeah. So when I start doing my report, like, why did we come back here again? Oh yeah.
To fill out these reports. Gunther knows how it is, he's a cop.
yeah.
I still had paperwork, you know, I took down a and burned a witch. That's standard.
Connie's used to doing little blurbs for his clientele. So it's like a beautiful little 3x5 note card with Japanese.
You got your stamp?
Perfect, yeah.
I've always wanted one of those.
With the
Yeah.
roller to clean the
Oh, yeah.
I'll send a message to Gunther Chan Lang, or no, Gunther's back in town.
We gotta make a baby. I don't know anything about this woman. If a woman is indeed what she is.
So you haven't found out anything different?
After Gunther fills out his report, he's actually gonna go and to the range and make sure all his gear is good. I assume this is when he's gonna find out that his lenses are
Is this backwards?
miscalculated, and he's gonna try to fix those.
So that would be an energy weapons using mine instead of dex.
Okay.
Oh, Junsha.
Yeah,
Oh, I do have your.
you do.
I have multiple romance characters for you.
You do.
I do.
I'll do math here real quick. 6 plus 9. 20 on the dot.
Okay.
I'm gonna start recording.
Yeah, it's a quick fix. You're used to doing this. Missions get out of hand and lasers can be finicky.
Just have to beat in a rebel with a rifle sometimes.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Yeah. Like anything, it requires maintenance. So, yeah, Fred, you're not filling out reports, you're actually updating the inventory roster because we have new equipment.
Yeah. And I have to go out there and find all the serial numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. Are you also responsible for requisitions?
Yes, but they won't let me requisition hand grenades.
I wonder why.
He's the one that requisitions.
Yeah. Did my bike make it here?
I am not putting that in on that inventory list because it's your personal property.
Yeah, I was just making sure it got here.
Yeah, it would have made it.
Beautiful.
It probably has a little thing on the, like one of the wheels to make sure we can track it.
Sure.
Forgot what they're called, but they put them on all the connexes when we left. I don't remember what they're called right now.
Like the low jack stuff?
It's
or-
like low jack. So we can keep track of where it's at and so we can find it. Because it's probably in one of the containers somewhere.
Okay.
And we had to go find it.
Well, that's certainly something I would look into.
Yeah, it would literally have been like put in a container, in a Connex, shipped over, taken out of the Connex, And then probably just stored somewhere.
It's kind of like what happened with armored vehicle.
The redback was easy to find though. It got put in a motor pool.
Oh, they took the bullets out. That's probably a good thing.
Yes, it has been disarmed. But you're in a place that will rearm it.
Yeah. At least I won't have to use a lawn on a Triceratops again.
I make special note of the evil monkey that was haunting us in Aurora.
Oh.
And then the
Is that the
last,
same monkey that was on the train?
yeah.
That was the only monkey.
And then the last line of my report will be, I'm not saying we summoned
See your
aliens,
notes with my romance card.
Yeah.
but we summoned
They're
aliens.
jumbled, so good luck.
And while he was out doing something, I went and bought a stuffed monkey and put it on his bed.
One of those sock monkeys.
Yeah.
He's like,
No, so that's how I'm gonna find out I got pyrokinesis.
wait, isn't that the thing? Like, isn't that the story behind Firestarter with Charlie?
Yeah.
She wakes up, bed's on fire. Oh no, whole family's dead. Aysle burns down the camp, and it's your fault.
Yes! I mean,
Results.
And afterwards, I'm gonna try and play pool with Laura T.
I will. Like Pan Pacifica and wherever we are. Like, if I were to call my wife, would I be able to contact her? Or
Oh my god.
Is she going glory on the pool?
He's going glory on the pool.
Do it.
We're at 30.
Oh no.
I believe in you, Laura Tika.
That's 42.
Spend the possibility. Rolling 18.
Sure, she'll spend a possibility. She has them, technically speaking.
Can I play a card on her behalf?
Technically, yeah.
Yes.
She's reality.
She's reality rated.
Close.
Yeah, 50.
Can I play my drama card?
I was gonna offer as well.
That's up to
But
you.
he's there, I'm actually calling my wife, so you wanna play yours,
It's a
yeah.
drama card.
Gets another roll, huh?
Yeah.
Come on, then!
Oh my gosh.
I have a glory.
Oh my god!
You have a clear card.
Yeah, that is a 68.
Wow. Alright.
I got 10. That was the most amazing game I've ever seen.
You've never seen that you've never played. She let you break and then just knocked every ball in sequence,
Yeah.
one shot. And you're just sitting here going, I should feel bad, but I don't, because that is awesome.
Hey,
Ace
I
is
have
like,
the
did we get-
storyteller feat. I'm gonna tell everyone.
Yeah, Ace is like, did we get that on
That
camera?
was trash. Hand it to him.
She learned the game 30 minutes earlier.
I put my romances underneath my general gear.
That's awesome. There's a recent VR upload on GodNet of that. It's a miracle! Just a demon, just not demon, but just a woman in scantily dressed attire just running the table.
Yeah, she just runs the table. I saw that first roll of a 20. I'm like, oh wow. Ryan's getting his butt kicked. 10. Holy crap.
We did 5 cards or 4?
5 now.
Yeah.
Do I have my 5th?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, give it to Case and I'll take the next one.
And then after the end of this next act, we go back down to 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I got my favorite
So I was like,
Hasn't even
we're
started.
like intra act at the moment. We're like going to decide
know.
what the next act will be.
So,
So
yeah, we'll figure it out.
I mean, technically, I'll keep this as part of the act,
Yeah.
even though it really is kind of what I would call a intermission.
Well, yeah, and that's fine, because rules-wise, it doesn't end until the
Rules-wise.
end of the act anyways, which hasn't occurred yet, so.
Yeah.
That's nice, you gave us like a morale boost that carries us on through the next
Yeah.
little section.
Asa just is like, wow,
Wow. Wow,
that was an ass.
that's not
kicking.
fair, she's that good looking and she plays pool? Ah.
And then he goes back to his room, sees the monkey, and cuts himself.
Asa, it's okay, buddy.
It's not okay.
Yeah, well, anyway, sorry, my question.
Yeah, sorry.
The inter realms. So like if Okami were to call his wife, would she be able to pick up? Like there's not any crazy thing that stops
No,
that.
there's not.
Okay.
So long as tech levels allow for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make
So-
long distance call to Japan.
So yeah, so
If you were trying to call from Aysle or Orosh, in Aysle, absolutely not, because
Right.
there's just no tech for it.
Right.
In Orosh, if you found a landline, you could get an operator to connect you to an operator to connect you to your wife.
Okay. But since I have my
Yeah.
Pan Pacifica phone and the tech's not that great.
You can
I
even
mean,
call
it
from a
is
core
fine.
Earth phone.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, you can pick
So I
up
think
a
I
core
think
Earth
the tech is only like one higher
phone. Yeah, it is.
than core Earth. Yeah.
No, in Pan Pacifica.
No, I'm saying my tech is only one higher than
Than
core
core,
Earth. I think
yeah.
core Earth is 23 and I'm 24.
Yeah.
So I think my phone is 24. No, my phone. Never mind. My phone's 23.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
there's
Yeah,
absolutely no issue.
So other than the time, I'm absolutely calling my wife and being like, I'm not dead. Sorry I left without really talking to you. Even though we've only been married like 4 months, I apologize. I don't know when I'll be home.
You should just have her shipped back over here. She'll have a fun time.
Can they?
Oh yeah, I could do. Well, yeah, I was like,
Technically, yes.
sure.
I just didn't know if it was allowed to go through customs, never change customs.
Well, we should
We have to get her
food
rated.
channels.
True.
Yeah, if she's
I'll say,
I just
bored,
what's
no.
the worst case scenario? My wife comes over and she turns
She
American.
dies.
Oh yeah, no, that would
Yeah, no,
definitely
that's-
be the
yeah.
worst case scenario.
Yeah. You have to play a romance card, which is how Gunther Chan came over because she was reality rated at that point.
Okay.
She had possibilities.
So I will tell
Let's get.
this our group of people not to play pool with Laura Tika for money. But then I will explain to Laura Tika that one of the other things you can do with this game is play for money.
Yeah, and it's got a really cool name called Sharking.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, sharking.
Yes.
It's, like I said, talks about how you can be the better hunter.
Yeah.
Can you stealthily?
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy on this.
Yes.
To explain
gonna
to
be-
her
Oh,
sharking.
no.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
25, so the 19 persuasion.
Okay. So you sit down with her, and it probably takes you an hour or 2 hours to actually explain it in a way she understands,
Mm-hmm.
but she does actually get it.
We're gonna
And
get in
she's
trouble.
excited.
We're gonna get a call in a week. Nobody has money anymore. It's your guys' fault.
She can do this all day. She
Ace,
might
Ace is
talk-
like, I get 10% for the Ace Collective. As a nominal fee.
Our response back is at least she's not stripping. You're gonna lose your money anyways.
Yeah. I'll say she has so many
It's
others.
an army base, man. Either play pool or go see a stripper. That's what your options are.
Yeah, well, the strip clubs on the off of Fort Hood have pool tables too.
She can get double wages.
I was gonna write something and my brain went, nope. You don't get to think that.
I'm just trying to figure out dancing on a full key. Like you just put it on there.
Oh no, dude, that's gonna mess the felt up way hard.
You can use the pool cue on the stage to dance.
You're a little touchy about the felt.
Yeah, dude.
Felt's expensive.
That's
We're on an army base. Do you know how hard it is to get felt on a pool table repaired if you're on an army base?
and then leveled and all that other junk, man. That's why I'm never gonna own another pool table.
I was like, it was this close to hearing, you know how hard it is to get felt on a pool table on an army base, and I was like, I actually don't know how hard it is to get felt on a pool table.
So here's the caveat to me saying there was a pool table in every orderly room in every combat line units. There was. All of the felt and bumpers were trash.
Mhm.
All of them. Because you can't do anything in the Army if they're not certified by the Army.
I don't know why, but that sounds like Fritz.
Probably is. Granted, I was only in the Army for a short time.
That's very much the Army's fault. It's when I worked for the Special Forces, it was so nice because it was the Army without 90% of the stupid. Where'd you get that? Oh, we did a drug deal for that. What? Well, we traded stuff that wasn't on our books for that, which is not on our books. Oh. And if you really want to know what kind of stuff they didn't have on their books, I had the key to the arms room because I was the armorer for our guys and the local security force. And that included all of the weapons. They had a pile of AK-47s that was about that high. Just a pile.
We don't have COSM cards because we're not in COSM?
Not yet.
Okay. I was just curious, because we did everything else. Beautiful. Alright, so what do, we're now what? We're just deciding on the next step.
You are deciding the next step.
Gunther is gonna reach out to the army base at Frankfurt to see if they have any more information about the dead hunter's stake. If they found any leads on it or anything like that.
Just in case I'm making a mistake.
Won't do you much good.
No, I figured if I happen to not be around, dead hunter stake.
But you're not a hunter, are you?
Kind of. We did go hunting for something.
Technically, a Storm Knight would be considered a hunter. But it does mean you have to be dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is in case of I dying and somebody might, it won't be totally.
You do
That is a fair point.
You draw the martyr card. Is that in there?
Not yet. And just for the fun of it, I might go test drive it like a new Mustang because I just realized how good I drive where I was. Yeah.
Yeah, you really have pumped up your dex and drive skill pretty high. I mean, remember, like an 8 is average in a stat.
Yeah, I'm a little higher than that.
Yeah, a lot of us are a little higher than that in stats.
You're Dex 12 now?
Yep, next 12.
Dude.
And my land vehicles is 16.
I'm not gonna get that far. I'm gonna spend all my points on friggin' cyberware.
So the steak has to be made From the bone of a hunter?
No, it just has to be a steak that was in the possession of a hunter when he died.
Okay. And then you need to get anointed by the tears of a mother who's lost a child.
Yes, which is going to be super easy.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, Tuesday in America.
Yeah.
Or wherever the heck we are.
Wow!
I mean, Tuesday in America sounds about apt. We could just go over to the
I'm not even talking about Torg. I'm just saying Tuesday in America.
Tuesday in America sounds
Jesus.
about right.
That's fair.
You were talking to Frankfurt about that?
Yeah, because we mentioned it in Frankfurt that we were looking for that information and have them look for that and have people, because it's her true death and we all want that taken care of.
My question is there any Storm Knights that haven't come back that in their possessions they might have a stake? Can I look through that?
You want to go snooping profiles?
Yeah, basically.
Not a bad idea, actually.
I might get somebody who has about higher computers than me to do it though.
But there's no guarantee that they're dead.
Like at this point, wouldn't it just be like a dude?
No, he's literally staying
Oh, he's
looking for
he's
dead
looking for
Storm
dead.
Knights.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking for dead Storm Knights that haven't come back because they're no longer are with us.
Okay.
I wanted to see if
Because then you can check the belongings and
they have a stake.
see if we get lucky. Yeah. I mean, does it have to be a stake? Could it be like a baseball bat that we turn into a stake?
That's a good question.
I watched way too much Buffy.
That is totally fine.
Yeah, it is a Buffy thing, but no, it would need
Okay.
to be a steak.
I would just shave down the top. and keep
Again.
it
Again, I might say you as characters may not know that precisely, but I'll jump Fiat and say, yeah, it has to have been a stake
Okay.
in their possession when they died, not just a wooden object that can be sharpened into a stake.
Cool.
Because I would make it.
What's your stance on religious iconography? That word.
Iconography?
That's the word.
As Gunther?
Yeah, I got the wrong syllable on this.
It's totally fine. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, what if we were to wear stakes around our
you can totally do that. Gunther
crosses?
has found God that isn't Malro. And he is now trying to atone for his sins.
Okay.
But also, like, he's kind of loose and free. He's more of a Methodist, if we want to talk about it. Like,
Sure.
Calvinist aspect. It's kind of loose and goosey with it.
Cool.
He has crosses all over himself, so
Yeah.
he's fine.
I just bring it up because I like Fred's idea of
Yeah.
just everybody just having a stake just in case.
We walk around this old school vampire hunter just like,
Can we hire a Storm Knight
to go
with us
Oh, no,
with the explicit intention of?
that's probably super evil.
I'm sure. Is it?
We go to Old Roach like,
Are we not allowed to
here,
be evil?
here, I need you to go kill that deer. Oh,
That's
you
fair.
died? Oh, that's a hunter.
What I'm saying, like, can't there? I mean, so Okami's like super liberal when it comes to certain things. So
Yeah.
the idea of there has to be a Storm Knight who has gone rogue and is in a brig somewhere doing something bad, and like Suicide Squad he's ours now. Because it doesn't say it can't be friendly fire.
No, it doesn't.
Here, hold this. Bam! Okay.
Brad, you get one grenade. Make it work. He's like, "Ah." He's like, oh, the potential.
I mean, we teased him with all that debt cord. You never let him play.
Here,
I mean,
Bob,
I will say
explodes
that-
ice. Boom.
It probably needs to be a little more personal than just, here's your steak, boom.
No, I get that.
So the whole, we now are saying, yeah, we'll all carry a stake. If one of us dies, that counts.
This is Jeremiah's suggestion, not Gunther's. We go find a mother and her son. Go give him the stake, kill him, and then have her anoint it with her tears.
Sure.
No. Gunther's, if you're talking about this, Gunther's like, nope. We're not
The
doing that.
lieutenant's like, no,
No.
you people are sick and wrong.
No, but that's why I said somebody.
And
who
I'll
was
court
already-
martial you. That's a war crime.
Yes, it
And I'm,
is.
I'm sitting here just making a steak going, okay.
Don't have to tell. That doesn't apply. Alright, fair enough.
But again, like I said, it would have to be a little more than just, oh, here's a steak. Go kill that. You're a hunter now. No, that does not work. There has to be some personal attachment to the steak.
Alright.
Clarification, does it have to be a wooden steak? Yes.
Well, technically
I
not.
ask because some bow hunters have things that are similar to steaks.
And thinking about it, I'm gonna say yes, because it's still vampire.
That's totally fine. I'm fine if we go with the old stereotype trope. I'm fine with that.
Like, the only way I know to do it is the Aurora way, which is, we go to Aurora, one of us settles down with a girl, has a lovely starts a lovely family, raises that child to be a hunter, kills them, anoints the steak, their favorite steak, with the tears of
wife's
their
tears.
mother, says,
Sure.
it had to be this way, and then goes kill the vampire. It's gonna take a few decades, but we'll get
That is some
We don't have decades.
bodhisattva BS-ery. Like, you need to go find, that's like the Eightfold Path BS, man. Not like the Eightfold Path is BS, but that's like, oh, here, let me go find, I need to go find about suffering. Oh, I went away and got engaged and married, and then she died. Go back, the God's still there. It's like, there you are, now you have Nirvana.
Literally why Dumbledore was such a terrible character is because he set Harry up all the whole time. Like his whole life just set him up.
Good night. Okay.
I
It
do
makes
agree. Alright, so-
sense, whereas you guys are just like, let's just make a whole bunch of steaks and have a bunch of women cry on it.
We have information from Frankfurt.
You guys got so sidetracked. Anyway, yes. They are saying that they received some communications, and our best bet would be to go to the UK.
Sounds good. Would be the first time Germany invaded UK anyways.
Hey, it puts us near the papacy.
So we need to go to the UK where there's elves, dragons, and
I have a question. Is the channel considered enough of a hard point to still exist?
A hard point? No.
Okay.
But it still exists.
Okay. Well, it's underwater. I don't want to go under.
No. It's still dry.
Okay.
So,
which base are we at? We're back in Utah.
We're at Fort Williams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. We're
Fort
here.
Williams.
Oh, really? Can't
We're
remember.
home, Fred. We're home.
I probably would go see my kids. Then again, I'm not sure if they're still alive, but hopefully they are.
They're no. Are they reality?
Okay.
Are they reality rated hunters?
No.
Like Jessica with us.
see again, here's the thing. Utah didn't get hit.
Yeah.
So, even Ords are still core Earth Ords.
As far as I know.
I
it's
mean,
native.
you want to know what if you really think about the devastation that hit the United States, you have to understand that the Living Lands hit the East and West Coast. Literally the most populated centers in the entire United States. And these people went from, I have cell phones and grocery store and bodegas, right there to, this is a jungle with Tyrannosaurus rexes trying to eat you, survive.
And the plants get their revenge on those vegans.
Yeah, they do.
And the guns don't
No,
work.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I read it. It was
No
like
tech.
when the plants overtake Jungle Book, the movie Rebel Wings, like that was like those would be lanes. It's all like Jungle Book. The yeah.
Jumanji.
Oh, dang it, that's right.
Jumanji. Yeah.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and it's like,
See, now our viewers know I'm stupid now. Oh, snap.
All one of them.
Oh, yeah.
and yeah,
It's
it's,
just
like nothing better than a stone tool works.
Okay.
Metal literally shatters.
Wow.
Yeah, it got really weird using my weapon there.
Wow, I'm mad.
So, you want to talk about casualties? The U.S. is sitting in tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions, dead.
Probably approximately a third of the country is dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 100 million, yeah.
Yeah, probably 100 million are dead.
Russia just bombed themselves.
Well, that's Russia.
I'm glad we
Like the machine said, this is Russia.
Easy for us,
I'll watch that again.
yeah. I love Bert, man.
That is
Brett Kreisel. Fuck that beast. This is Russia.
This is Russia.
I like it. I watch his, I'm off track. I watch his podcast. He has his two girls on all the time, and they're just a peach. He's like, that's crazy.
So the UK.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just imagine your kids just trapping all the doors with flashbangs.
I met his kids. They are like two of the most shy people I have ever met.
Yeah.
My youngest daughter's better now. She's not as shy. She's working at Walmart.
But yeah, when we
What is she
played,
now? She's got to be 20 something now.
She's 23.
Yeah, I remember when she was like my daughter's age almost. Because Julie would be 12, and I think I met Jessica when she was like 13 or 14 or
No, she
15.
was 15.
Yeah.
31, guys. You're making me feel young.
Yeah, I feel young. I turned 48 here soon.
Yeah, I'll be 40 real quick. And I'll be a grandfather in 7 months. Luckily, that's not you.
No. They actually have to go out on a date first.
That's fair.
yeah, they have to find someone to.
Yeah,
commit
my
a date.
21-year-old's like, I'm engaged and I'm pregnant. I'm like, God damn it, you were just out here. What happened?
It's the water. Apparently.
Jesus.
UK, how are we gonna get there?
Yeah, good
I
That's
hope.
up to you.
We're probably
I'd
gonna
rather
have
not
to-
fly.
Well, we could
Right?
probably get to.
Do we have,
So
I
there's
just
a few
assume at
ways.
Camp Williams, or Fort Williams, we have like a sit down of, hey, you're a new, runner, Storm Knight. Like, if you fly, it might turn into a dragon halfway. Like, I assume there's some form of debrief for Okami, because
Oh yeah, there's like
a lot of this is all new.
if we go in, if we just try and go into Aysle, if we take a boat, it's very likely we're going to be on a Viking longship, and good luck sailing that, because I don't think any of us have a lot of knowledge on sailing a Viking longship.
I do not have water vehicles.
You have a water vehicle, don't you?
Uh-oh.
I have land and air.
I have land.
I got land in there. Does anybody have animal handling?
I almost took
Or
it.
monster handling?
Of course. Romance card!
You just need to learn how to palm cards.
All
I
right.
have the romance.
Yeah, so in light of that, I think, well, boating's a long time, though.
It is, and I'm thinking maybe we go over to.
Okay, so sit down meeting, going through everything. It's like, okay, if we boat directly there, likely get turned into a freaking longship. That's kind of off the table. We can fly over to Germany,
Yeah.
break into the cyber papacy again, hit the tunnel, and take the tunnel, because the tunnel still exists.
The one between France and
The chunk, yeah. That's why I asked.
Okay.
That's literally why I asked.
It does
A
exist.
bit more sense, yeah.
It does exist. It's open.
Oh crap!
Problem.
The darkness.
Exactly.
What's wrong with
Oh,
the
yeah, it's like
darkness?
4 miles of water.
It's the no. So Aysle, happy-go-lucky, above ground. Underneath is basically the Underdark.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Like the tagline is the
Like, yeah, seriously, like, what's the odds that there's like a dragon literally living in the shuttle?
probably
50-50.
Probably nothing, but like it could be blocked. It could be a
Lurkers.
maze.
Lurkers, probably.
Oh, jeez.
Lurkers are very similar to like the infected, only they're a little more intelligent,
Oh. So my brain went
and they're
to,
not
like,
actually.
the nothings and
Lurkers are a lot more like, I would call them more like ghouls,
Yeah.
but they're not undead.
Well, could we just go across and get a rowboat and just row across?
I mean, we
It's
could.
20 miles to cross the English Channel.
22, yeah.
Well, how far, when does it switch over to their axiom? How far is it? Can we go
That's
like?
mixed.
Is it
Yeah,
mixed?
it's mixed.
So any overlap would be a mixed
You
run.
can't take a vehicle under the tunnel.
No, what I was thinking is seeing. if
No,
we
he wants to rowboat over.
Okay.
Do that or get
We
some.
could. Because my tech is way higher, and it counts as a mixed run for me.
Well, we'll see.
I'm not saying it's
So-
work.
That's one way.
Okay.
Well, that's now 2 ways. Another way would be to go to Nedmark and just hire a boat there.
I kind of like that one better than going underground. Because I don't think I have enough ammunition to carry.
Well, remember, the oceans around the UK, because it's Isle, and Isles isn't just,
Yeah. Here, there,
it's not
there.
just fantasy, it's also the dark fantasy of Viking raiders.
So, sea monsters, kraken.
So sea monsters,
fun
kraken,
stuff like that.
Viking raiders.
That's awesome.
They do patrol the waters.
So I'm gonna need a different M16 with a grenade launcher.
So we either go underground or we go by boat.
Yeah.
That's really the options.
Hire a dragon.
Stupid question, could we not hire a air balloon in France?
What's the tech on that?
I mean, it's existed since the 1700s.
I'm pretty
so-
sure Aysle. Can I see your book? I'm pretty sure Aysle actually has air balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can fly those.
So can I.
I'm gonna remove that real quick.
Now you look at that one, I'll check this one.
That's the best idea you've had. Not saying your other ideas were bad, but that's a really good idea.
But they're gonna have flying creatures too. won't they?
They do, but
But we can see them coming from an aerial point of view rather than darkness or a boat that you don't know what's coming up underneath.
Yeah, it looks like the channel is actually a hard point.
Okay.
where is gear located?
And a very,
It's in a weird location.
yeah.
Yeah, 40.
If I'm treating your book in a way you don't want me to treat it, let me know. I try to be careful with it, but
Well, I don't know if the map is accurate, but there's a little triangle of thermalacy in there.
Aysle has the Fey Galleon.
Oh my god!
Do they have it?
Well, I'm looking at their air vehicles / flying mounts. Right at the top, broomstick.
Oh yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
Maybe we can see if we can requisition a Fey Galleon. It's a price of 35, so it's gonna be really hard, but we could do it.
What is Isle's tech level?
Low.
So at 13, hot air balloons fly.
Hold on.
Aysle has a galleon of Tech 14. That's a water vehicle. They have their Fey carriage, which is a land vehicle of Tech 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're 14.
To take 13 will
Yeah, Tech 13.
Their
Block
tech is 14.
That
Yep.
could work.
Printing allows for mass production of books. Chemistry may manufacture acid and gunpowder. Hot air balloons fly. Glass mirrors and crude lenses are constructed at Tech 13. So yeah, hot air balloon would be valid.
Hot air balloon would be valid.
That is a fantastic idea.
I have them from time to time. I'm actually going to save this site. It's toward eternity. It tells you about the axioms
Oh, fantastic.
at,
I want to share that on
at
our-
particular levels. Yeah, absolutely, I will.
So yeah, a hot air balloon is valid, or a couple hot air balloons because we've got a lot of gear to carry.
Yeah, probably gonna have to have 2 at the minimum.
We got at least 2 some other kind.
How many ads do you have in air vehicles?
3.
Okay.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, 3.
So that puts you at
15.
15. That puts me at 13. So I have 3 ads in air vehicles. Oh man.
I still don't know my axiom increase for 10.
I need 7 more points before I can get 2 more perks I need.
How many perks can you have?
Infinite.
As many as you want.
Yeah, but they
Just get
Yeah.
prohibitively cost.
And some you can only have once. Like mastery.
Yeah.
So like I have 7 right now.
Good night, dude.
Yeah, I think I have 8.
What the
5, 6,
4.
I have 3.
7, 8. Yeah, I have 8. But that's all I spent my money on. My experience on.
Well, I had to spend 2 so I get my faith up.
I didn't think I was that skilled, so I was just like, what else can I do?
No, that's totally fine. That works. So okay, we're gonna try to hot air balloon this. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to question the law.
I mean, go right ahead.
I might need the law to steer.
I will fully support you on that. I will. How about a stinger?
I don't either. I wanted
Javelin?
Yeah, javelin.
Yeah, get some javelins.
I'll add it to discussion.
Thank you.
So I'm looking at the laws, Fred.
Mm-hmm.
If you roll really high, apparently, your gun could be enchanted.
No, it has to be of a certain tech or lower.
No.
The
The
enchantment?
law of enchantment.
Yeah.
I thought the law of enchantment you had to have.
No, the law of enchantment doesn't care about tech.
Okay. And then I was looking at
So
something
the
else.
iron must fit within the Isle's tech axiom.
No. That's if you're
Oh,
getting it
that's
enchanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the world law, the law of enchantment, enchants it,
Okay.
it ignores everything.
Ooh.
All you have to
Armor
do
piercing.
Reality
is
rating
roll
for
a
that.
glory
Axiom.
with your weapon.
It has to be at a time of great need
Mhm.
or stress. So it can't be like playing pool with Laura Tika. That would not trigger the law of enchantment. If you roll a 60 in a combat situation with your rifle, yes, that does trigger the law of enchantment.
So where are we gonna fly to get that?
We're probably gonna fly from Denmark,
Okay.
where we're already in Aysle. That way, we don't have to go from cyber papacy to the UK. We don't have to because the cyber papacy.
No, I agree. That, I was
Flying
thinking
vehicles.
France to England, but
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where we were going to be able to go because you didn't want to go into Germany. That was the point we could fly to Germany.
Yeah. So only part of Germany is
Okay.
a very very tiny part,
Okay.
which is where my castle is located.
Okay. I just happen to know off the top of my head that France.
You know, I just love the picture they have.
France has an
of May
unusual amount of air balloons.
in
They
her
literally have a yearly year
socks and sneakers.
Mhm.
What's that?
Her socks and sneakers.
Oh, gee, hey! She's got some kicks on, dog.
Yes, she does.
That's fun.
Yeah, you said we were in Aysle. If we went to Denmark, I'd be afraid of flying in. That was the only issue.
Yeah.
But if it's like France, or
We can fly to Frankfurt, get a transport out to Denmark, or even like the closest distance, and then fly over.
Okay.
Right. We could
Okay.
go to Amsterdam and just
Yeah, we probably,
fly
that's
over.
probably the best option.
Oh, I think, yeah, layover in Amsterdam is a great idea.
Why?
Yeah.
My only concern is that there's that mixed cyber papacy, we might get shut down, so we'll see.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'll fly.
Alright, so Aysle possibility energy. Okay, standard. These are light or darkness in the realm. Aysle cosm cards between acts. You may refresh possibilities. You may keep the sum number.
My new one.
Okay. When you spend an Aysle possibility and the law of enchantment triggers, you may choose exactly which item becomes enchanted, including an item beyond the cosm's tech axis.
That's what happens when you buy the Aisle.
Spend possibility.
Magic is fickle and doesn't like to be forced, so there is no minimum 10 result for added dice. I think we have never used that rule.
Okay, so if you spend a possibility and the law of enchantment triggers or applies, you choose a weapon.
You choose the weapon, right?
Item.
Oh, item. You choose
Item.
an item. And what happens? You choose an item and
It becomes enchanted.
it becomes enchanted. Thank you.
And it ignores the.
It ignores the tech limit for Aisle.
Tick limit, yeah.
Yes, it-
Because the normal world law, it has to be within the tech limit.
okay. Love it. Oh. Yeah.
I'm going to play my cousin card. Trap. A deadly trap or hazard appears somewhere in this act. It affects one of the party randomly and deals 1 BD wounds. These wounds may be soaked normally. Gain 3 possibilities after the trap is resolved.
Okay.
Trap or hazard.
I'm at 2, so I'm going to grab something.
Alright, so our options are to fly into Germany or to fly into Amsterdam.
We're flying into Germany because that's where their base is. There's no Amsterdam bases.
Okay, okay.
So that's the reason we're flying into
No,
Germany.
you're fine. I just want to make sure we're all on the
Okay.
same page.
So no, the law of enchantment does specifically state it has to fit Aisle's tech axiom.
Mhm.
But it doesn't have to be the item used to generate the total.
Oh.
Okay. So here are the world laws of Aysle. The law of magic. The core principle of Aysle reality is that magic is everywhere. It can be manipulated by nearly any being, it can flow into any object, and it overrides the very properties of nature itself. The evidence of this is all around. The land has fantastic rock formations, plant life is luminescent with mystical auras, and the powers of its beasts defy any rational explanation. It is the land of high fantasy, through and through. Lotharion likes to believe he made magic the most prominent feature of the cosmos, but he simply sped its progression along. The moment Dunad released magic into Aysle, its dominance of the world was inevitable. The law of magic allows spellcasters to infuse their life force into the casting spells. Spellcasters can incur shock to gain a +1 bonus on any magic skill test up to his number of adds in the skill. Therefore, a character who invokes the law of magic and chooses to take 3 shock of damage, assuming he has at least 3 adds in the associated skill, gains a +3 to the total of magic skill tests. The character must declare the amount of shock damage they are taking before the dice are rolled. This shock may not be recovered until the duration of the spell or effect ends. This ability can apply to tests which do not involve spellcasting, such as operating a magical device like a crystal ball. Typically, this cannot be applied to tests with magical items which do not use a magic skill. If a character possesses a spear that projected a lightning bolt, utilizing the conjuration skill, the character can take shock to gain a bonus with the lightning bolt. However, any melee weapon skill test with the spear cannot benefit from this property of the reality of Aysle. Okay. The law of light and darkness. Virtue and immorality are forces in their own right in Aysle, like gravity or magnetism. The people of Aysle, including the gods and the foul folk, believe honor and corruption can alter the mind, the body, and even minerals and metals. Objects can be good or evil. Light and darkness are essences of magic, classified as principles, and are woven into spells and arcane devices. The absence of light or darkness, called balance, is virtually an anathema to much of Aysle. Some would even liken balance to chaos. The light can best be described as adherence to duty and honor, even when it may result in great suffering. Justice is important, but only within the limits of its code. Justice taken outside the law is a perversion of truth and must be rejected. Specifically, the rules of light are most associated with the tenets of Dunet. These tenets promote honor, honesty, duty, self-sacrifice, and purity over all else. They also suggest the destruction of those who fall to darkness is a central focus of the light, despite not limiting the scope of the prosecution of this goal. Darkness is most often defined within the tenets of Corbal. They focus on achievement without restriction. It rewards creativity and ingenuity, which bypass the limits of rules for good or evil. Darkness promotes exploration, discovery, and the pursuit of knowledge, no matter how dangerous. However, darkness is tied to death and the undead very closely. This is what draws it toward evil more often. There is no call to destroy the light, but by its nature, darkness corrupts, and if it flourishes, the light will die. Holy smokes, that is a long... We're moving on.
You can just mention what the law is. And
I paraphrased it as best I could.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, the law of darkness is a page alone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
The rest are half a page. Law of enchantment. Magic is so powerful and wild in Aysle that it can imbue nearly any object in a time of crisis or discovery. Weapons which strike the hide of dragons can become lightning rods for eldritch power. Shields that turn back a hail of arrows in a desperate battle may harden to near impervious. And a symbol of the gods used to terrorize a horde of the undead can touch the very essence of divinity. How and why this happens seems to be completely random. Many objects used time and time again in tense critical moments never have such an awakening. No amount of prayer or arcane trick has any influence on changing an object from mundane to mystical in the heat of the moment. It is a mystery of fate. It is important to note that acts of faith, such as using miracles, can activate the law of enchantment as well, despite being related to the spirit axiom. The reality of Aysle is so infused with magic that even tapping divine sources can produce mystical results. Mystical results, not mythical. Magic items which are produced as a result of a miracle are often exalted as holy items and are kept at temples when not needed in the field.
have been cool if they started worshipping your rocket launcher.
It's not the right tech level.
I know, but it would have been cool. It'd have a shrine.
Okay.
This is the law.
Law of delving. The history of Aysle is rife with heroes who start as poor and callow youths, but then explore the caverns of the land between and emerge wealthy and powerful after facing countless dangers. The law of delving reinforces these tales. If you risk danger and survive, there's bound to be rewards. Any rusty chest might contain gold or magical treasure, just as any hole in the ground might hide hordes of vicious foes waiting in ambush. These two things are linked to one another and the law of delving. Anyone bold enough to seek out the dark places of the world is guaranteed to find something. More than just wealth awaits as a boon for the daring. Experience is a force of nature in Aysle, and those who face monsters accrue it and grow in skills and power more rapidly than a soldier who trains swordplay for years. This effect seeps over to Storm Knights, named that by the Eilish. From every realm, their command of reality grows the more they fight, which is why Quentin Sebastian commits them to missions rather than holding them back as precious assets. Delve deep, Storm Knights. Explore that darkened crevice. Battle the dragon and reap the prizes of Aysle, where in core earth you might gain nothing but muddy boots and a few scars for your trouble. Law of heroes. Anthony's like, stop.
My hand!
There's one more law after this.
That's fine.
This one's about us.
Connected to the law of light and darkness, and now enhanced by the law of legends, the law of heroes ensures that when innocent lives are at stake and the situation is dire, a hero will be present. Even if one isn't around, the reality of Aysle will call to someone to take up the fight. These heroes aren't even necessarily reality rated, for even orcs can be heroes. People like Tolwyn of House Tancred develop a special aura about them as talents of their deeds spread and grow, increasing in scale and depth, when passing from the lips of one teller to the ears of the next. This happens in all realms except for Orcish, but in Aysle it is not a simple matter of gossip and fame. It is heroism taking on a life of its own. Heroes of renown in Aysle have powers beyond their skills and abilities, though it is not always in their control. There is other fallout from becoming renowned, such as being unable to move through a crowd unnoticed. Love can be fickle in Aysle. The affections of an admirer can turn to the hero of the hour. The other side of this law is that most people in Aysle aren't heroes and they know it. Peasants seldom try to solve even the simplest problem, preferring to wait for the arrival of a hero to take the burden for them.
Yeah.
Talking to any citizen might draw at least one inane request, such as searching for lost chickens or finding a pie thief. Some of these jobs turn deadly, however, and then invoke the laws of delving.
Yeah, go find a chicken.
Well, at least the chickens aren't spying on us. Probably.
Unless it's working with the monkey.
Probably.
The law of legends. The reality of Aysle has been an incredible force on Earth, but it is not immune to changes from the outside. The tradition of heroes and enchantments has collided with Core Earth's love of story and formed a new law in Aysle, the law of legends. This rule makes stories a part of the reality itself, granting powers to those who complete a string of tasks or feats in an unfolding narrative. It is not the mere resolution of a mission. It is the quest. There are 3 types of quests, distinguished by length and the type of components required. The segments of a quest are defined as either requirements or adversities. A requirement is a task which needs to be completed, such as defeating a creature. Or obtaining a critical object. An adversity is an event outside the character's control, such as having a chance meeting with a colorful traveler or losing a friend. The 3 quest types are a folk tale, comprised of 2 requirements and a single adversary, a myth, comprised of 3 requirements and 2 adversaries, and an epic, comprised of 4 requirements and 3 adversaries. The order in which the adversaries and requirements must occur parrots a previous set of stories from the history or mythology of either the cosm of Aysle or core Earth.
Wow. You could be doing Greek Odyssey crap.
Yes, you could. Completing a quest grants the character the legend, perk, or eternity chart associated with the quest. A character can only have a single legend perk, but they can replace their current legend perk if they complete a new quest. The previous perk is lost permanently. The Delphi Council acknowledges the historical importance of the completion of a quest and will not request the Storm Knight surrender it. Technically, there is no limit to the number of eternity shards a character can have, but possessing more than one attracts the attention of a darkness device. We're done.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the next are actual ones I can throw at you.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see if we can get some pair of hot air balloons cube and go on it.
Oh, I so want to throw that one at you guys, but I'm not.
It's a hazard. You can probably do it.
No, it's not a hazard.
Casey, you're the DM. Look at
It's
us
an epic quest.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've
worth
seen
it.
some of the legend perks. Like I thought I was gonna take one. I was like, oh, I have to earn it, then.
Yeah. You have to earn it.
You have to earn it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, some of these quests are brutal.
Oh yeah. When I first started designing a
Thank you
character,
for
I
that
was going to
chicken.
do like a dwarven battle
Because you're an
ranger,
epic quest.
and I was looking at one of the legend. I think it's like, oh, it does something with your weapon. It does something crazy cool, or maybe it's an armor. I don't remember what it was. It was something associated with the weapon or with the character itself.
Oh,
And then-
there's the dragon armor.
That's it. Yeah, and it was like you have to find a you have to basically hunt it yourself. You have to kill it yourself. A bunch of other stuff or something like that. I was like, Jesus, that's a thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's literally strength of the gate.
Yeah.
It's like 1, 2,
Casey.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on.
No, you're fine. I'm just talking
Yeah.
to Katie.
If you complete the strength of the gate, you automatically get a +2 to your strength, and it's increased by +2 maximum.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dang. So for a dwarf, I think that becomes a 17 maximum. Which
Yep.
is stupid high.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna talk.
Yeah. So let's get our
Don't talk
balloons
about
and-
that stuff. That's for me to know, and you to find out
Maybe.
through terrible, harsh conditions. Because, oh, that one's a brutal one.
Tony.
He's deaf, guys. You gotta be louder.
Yep.
So, just so you know, the epic quest they put in that book is the Once and Future King.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sword and stone.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad.
So I see his swords in a stone, but leave him alone.
No, grab it.
Trust me, it requires a hell of a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I'm literally telling you,
you.
it's an epic quest. That's 3 adversaries and 4 achievements. So that's minimum 7 steps. So Denmark.
German.
Well, Denmark.
We're gonna go to Amsterdam and just boat over Amsterdam. Oh, air over Amsterdam. It's the shortest period of distance.
All right. So who's piloting the second balloon?
Me.
Who's in left balloon?
What am I doing?
You, me, and our balloon.
Me and you.
Where's Mike?
Mike and the lieutenant are also in balloons.
Lieutenant's in our balloon.
Oh.
Mike's in your balloon.
Some balloons can hold like 6 to 8 people.
Yeah, but like think about like
Equipment.
the gear we're holding and all this other stuff. It's a weight. We're coming.
Oh,
weight
no, you're
distribution.
not wrong. Can my brother fit in one?
No.
We're probably gonna have to leave your bike behind. You're gonna have to make. You'd have to make checks
That's
to
fine.
use it every single time.
Say again?
You'd have to make checks every single time to basically.
Yeah, that's fine. I was
All
kind
right,
of
go ahead and give me your
horse.
aerial vehicles. I thought Mike could be here by now.
Are we sure he's leaving?
I have no idea if he's coming.
I thought he was.
I did too.
I don't see anything, so I guess he's not. He would have said something by now.
I'll keep my eyes on this guy. In case anything-
21.
17.
Oh, I totally would have requisitioned the gun. Because remember, I had no ranged ability. I do have firearm training, I just don't actually have a gun. So would that have been something I could have gotten, just a little
Yeah.
sidearm something?
Yeah.
Um,
So
I can look it up, you don't have to.
no, I need to look it up because I need to look at cost.
Okay.
I have my M4, my Glock, my katana, and a trench coat.
Or fire, missile weapons would be like a bow.
Yeah.
And then thrown weapons.
Bow and thrown, yes.
You know what, so I put 2 ads in fire combat, I think I would have
Excuse me for a
done
moment.
missile weapons instead. Because I think a commie would have thrown weapons and like a bow, like a compound
Yeah, that's
bow.
fine.
Alright.
Because there are literally a Pan Pacifica electric longbow and ion shuriken.
Yeah.
So where are we going? I know that you guys said something, but we're going there to look for a steak, or what are we going to?
I did forget what the stakes were for going there. I just remember we were going there, and I got excited and started reading the world laws. I forgot why we were going there.
Yeah, that's the question is, why are we going here again? Was we were told? Okay, got it.
Because they said your best chance of finding a
The steak.
steak
In the dead time.
from a dead hunter is probably an Aysle.
Okay.
I thought it was related to that, but I couldn't be sure.
Did you make a steak?
No.
I made a steak, I put my name on it, see, and it's like really poor.
See, I was, but then my bed broke down when a monkey, who caught me off guard, was on my bed, looked at me, and it caught on fire, and I just ran.
Yeah, I remember, we had to use 2 extinguishers to put it out.
Yeah, yeah. I can't believe they catch on fire. It was bad enough when they were screeching at me.
Yeah, it's like my daughter, she like, whenever she sees a spider, she has to use a flamethrower.
Well, it's the only way to be sure. I'm with your daughter on the spider stuff.
Just don't go to the Hoogle Zoo, I think they have monkeys and gorillas there.
Yeah, it wasn't a problem before, but now I'm the one's hunting me across the world, leaving marks at my home base. Nowhere is safe.
Is that a monkey over there?
point my Kit Kat in that direction. Look down.
Let's go.
You know, you're laughing now, but when we make enemies of some witch in Aysle, she sends her army of flying monkeys to deal with you.
Just need to make sure and dump some water on her.
That's probably gotta be special water. I don't know. Maybe that's just an Aurora thing.
I don't know, they used mop water before.
Nah. Holy mop water.
You really are just too obsessed with that monkey.
He's gonna show up with wings or something.
I'm an innocent victim being stalked by a monkey.
I will remind you, you are the one that played that card.
I played it once. The other time was a game.
Yes, but I will remind you that the time you played it was the time the monkey did that.
Which it brings me to the second point. Why is our balloon monkey shaped?
You picked it out.
I didn't. Or I didn't see the whole
Can you imagine a monkey-shaped balloon descending on an aisle, people freaking out?
Yeah, I can, which is why they would not have it. It is a normal round balloon.
Wow.
Sure would have been fun.
Well, we were just like some ballooning festival, and we're like, we need 2 balloons, and they're like, well, all that's left is Snoopy and a monkey.
Batman and Vader.
Oh, that'd be real good.
Okay, so you guys are able to maneuver your balloons over into Aysle.
I kind of was wondering if we're gonna get hit by a dragon or a griffin or something on the way there.
We can move pretty fast. So we should be able to cover the 20 miles very easily.
Yeah. And as you're landing, it's like there seems to be a weakened spot in the bottom of Gunther's balloon that he falls through before the balloon lands and takes 2 wounds.
Is that from this card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it only says it only does 1 wound. That's why I was curious.
I thought it said 1 bonus die.
Oh, you're right. I take 2 wounds. I'm gonna try to soak that. Just
Gunther?
I
It's reality, right?
Yes, it's reality.
17.
Okay, that's a good, so.
He's heading towards that tree. Ow, that looks painful.
Okay, there it is.
Like I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing good at this. Oh no.
It is. Anthony, do you have air vehicles?
Sure don't.
What's your dex?
Was it good
10.
their pilot?
I thought so.
Also, it's really
So,
convenient.
are you gonna try and land the balloon now?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna spend a drama
fall
card as
a
part
good
of
chunk.
Yeah. All right. So, is there a negative or is it just my base?
Drop
10?
dex.
Say again.
It's dex.
Okay.
But you don't reroll 20s.
Yeah. All right, and then I spent my possibility, so I'm gonna reroll, or not reroll. I'm gonna add to my roll. So 16 and 14 is 30 plus dex of 10.
So 19.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Okay,
leader
so
all-
you are able to land the balloon.
I was gonna be
Barely.
like, we should shoot the
But
lava
I'm able to
rocket
do it.
and bring them down safely, right?
I don't think that would work. That might make things a little bit more explosive.
How far away do they land?
Yeah,
Because my question is, if I'm soaking the wounds, am I like straight up superhero landing, or am I just like fall and then I'm just sore?
It's more you fall, but you fall in a way that you realize you can take it on your armor.
Okay.
My guess is like you hit a bunch of trees to slow you down.
I mean, I think of it as like when I fell off the MRAP when I was in Iraq.
Okay.
And I had nothing to grab, and I'm like, well, I'm falling, so I kind of curled up and just landed flat on my back on my armor. And I'm like, nothing's hurt, nothing broke, my rifle's still on my chest. Well, I look like an idiot, but I'm okay.
I'm assuming the trap has now been absolved.
Yes. Hazard.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you think?
I was thinking of
Go
being
through.
mean and dumping you in the ocean, but I'm like, nah.
Do you think Gunther felt the call to adventure?
I went delving. I went delving, guys.
Delving and diving are two separate things.
I think he just wanted to get out of the balloon. Maybe somebody farted.
Gunther will just like run after the balloons.
Throw a rope down. Grab on.
Well, no, we landed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're in the process of landing when this happens.
So you probably only fell like 20 feet or something like that. 30 feet.
Yeah, we're not going to use the drop value chart.
No, I was thinking it was more like 100. I'm just like, F.
Yeah, it was probably like 100 as it's 2 wounds. That's a lot of damage.
Does 3 wounds kill you?
Yes.
Yeah.
For me, anyways.
Well, it incapacitates you. The 4th is the actual death, I think.
Well, I don't think I have 3 shock.
3 is definitely you are incapacitated.
Excuse me.
Well, all we need to do is find a stable boy to watch our steeds while we go adventure.
We have to go find some steeds first.
The balloons. Those are our steeds.
I think steeds would be a horse.
No, those are steeds.
Oh, steeds. Okay.
Gunther adjusts his straps. And it's like,
Gunther can't hear this, fortunately.
I'm pretty sure.
it's like, okay, that one's got a faulty bottom. We need to fix that before we head back. That hurt.
One ten is like, yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Did you bounce once or twice?
I didn't. There's now a hole over there.
Gunther size? Reminds me of a cartoon.
Well, it's more of a crater because I am heavy.
Yeah.
Alright, just remember, don't go talking to peasants.
So I shouldn't,
You don't go talking to peasants.
so I shouldn't talk to you because you're a peasant.
Exactly.
Okay.
Tell him.
Okay. It's probably about 500 meters before the balloons land.
Okay.
And you are in Aysle.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Sorry, I had this image of Gunther lands next to a tower. Oh, my hero, you're finally here to save me. He's like, oh my gosh, who are you?
How did I get a question too?
Would Would be Gunther. Would be Gunther.
And as you guys are kind of pulling gear out of the balloons, this little boy with a lamb walks up and goes, "Wow, those are cool. What are those?"
They are called air balloons.
Really?
Yes. You need to be a really skilled hero to be able to utilize them.
Really? You're heroes?
No.
We are.
See, I lost a little lamb out in the Black Forest over there. And, you know, my dad told me I'm not allowed to go into the forest.
He is probably right.
Fish your dad on.
Would you guys be willing to look for my lamb for me? I'll get in real trouble if that lamb's missing when my pa comes back.
Where'd your pa go?
Well, he's out tending the other flock right now.
Oh.
I've just been tending the lambs for the most part.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to roll. When somebody asks you if you're a guide, you always say yes.
Yes,
You
we
can count them
shall.
all multiple times at this point.
I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm obsessed about side quests, so I can't leave any of them uncleared before the next fight. So
Well, I think we're gonna be finding it next fight, whatever ate the lamb, got the lamb.
Do you have anything that can help us identify the creature? Does it have a ribbon around its neck?
Oh, you can't miss it. It has the nicest wool you've ever seen. It's so pristine and white. It's like it doesn't get dirty even.
Honestly, it seems like it's trapped, but sure, let's go ahead. Which forest? The Black Forest, you said?
Yeah, yeah. And he points kind of northish.
Too many countries have a Black Forest.
Yeah, pretty much all of them.
So, is Robin Hood around
Most
here?
known one is Germany's, but
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
that's
Brothers
actually
Grandma, so-
brought up in the book. Sherwood Forest.
Mhm.
It's brought up in the book.
It exists.
It exists. It's a real place.
It's a real place here, too.
Nottingham's a very real place.
Yeah, I know.
So
Oh,
let's
yeah.
go- let's go find it.
Yay.
Okay.
And here comes along.
Before we head out, where's the nearest town?
Oh, that may be Aberdeen. It's about a couple hours walk that way.
Okay.
He points west.
and where do we bring back the lamb?
Chops.
Oh, just bring it back to me.
Where we will be? Here?
I should be, well, I'll be over with the sheep over there.
Okay.
And yeah, you see a small flock of sheep. Looks like ewes with lambs.
I'm going to give him a baby Ruth and say, and if you tend to watch the balloons, that would be cool too.
Yeah, we would appreciate it.
You gave a small child. He's going to, oh my gosh.
How old is he? About 10, 12?
I was thinking 8 for some reason. It's a little 8-year-old watching lambs. Okay. Sounds good. We're gonna go off to this Black Forest and find a lamb.
Get injured by gun dogs.
I don't think that's
So we're looking for the whitest, fluffiest.
We're looking for the golden fleece.
lamb. Oh, did he say gold?
No.
Oh. I hope we're looking for a golden fleece. That's absent the ram.
So let's head into this forest.
This sounds like a great idea. This is not
Locking and loading.
Yeah, my rifle is out. It's not gonna have a fun time.
Yeah. What about my armor?
It's when it's used.
Okay.
So it's fine until we get to a reality surge.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it has to be a reality surge happening. Or a reality storm when you're crossing a border.
So like that.
Yeah, if that's what I think it is.
The mix zone, yeah. I think I play it when it happens. Comes as a mix zone for me instead of
Okay.
rock and roll. How long ago did the lamp go missing? How long ago did you notice?
A while?
Okay.
Pull out a sundial. Got my, what's the tech watch?
Okay. Peasant kid.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm literally like.
Anywhere from like an hour ago to 5 hours ago.
Sure, that's fair.
Or longer.
I was like, I look like a Tron robot to this kid, man.
He doesn't know what a Tron robot is.
know.
He probably thinks you're decked out in magic.
That's true.
Yeah.
I am. We're heroes, like he says. Don't you look like Equilibrium?
I mean, I have a duster, but I look like a normal person.
Right.
I look like a normal New Yorker.
Minus the iconography.
Well, I don't have my vestments on right now.
Oh, okay.
I usually don't have my
I don't
vestments
even think
on.
Okami has other clothing other than his ion armor.
He has his vest. He has his ion clothing on, so it's hollow, but like it's just black.
Nice.
Yeah, put my armor on, put a Hawaiian t-shirt over it.
Yeah, so we'll, I assume we packed a couple MREs in a backpack and just, you know, making our way into the forest.
Yep.
I have my bow out.
With our knowledge of going to the Aisle, did we get any gold coins?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Just convert our currency.
Yeah.
I'll just use standard coins, or do they have like their own? Doesn't matter. Gold's gold.
Gold's gold.
Gold's gold.
I have.
If it looks weird, they'll just go with weight.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's absolutely fair.
A 2K worth of gold is like this much.
Not Nile, but yeah, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
not Nile.
Yeah.
So there's probably a lot less gold, and they probably give you more common coins like silver and copper.
Yeah.
But it's real silver and copper.
Yeah.
Grab the money, put it in my bag. Let's go have some fun.
No, let's go find a lamb.
Okay.
The lamb's name is Fun, I thought.
It is now.
All right. Go ahead. Give me fine checks.
All right. So what happens if I use my cybernetic stuff?
Right now, nothing because
Okay.
there's no realities.
I'm just making sure. I didn't know. So I didn't know if using it makes the surge. Okay. Because it's favored. Oh, favored is if I want to roll, I can. I will. Yeah, I will roll that. Much better.
What's your total?
Not worth adding up.
What's your total?
I'm at 12.
Oh, shoot. Much better. So
-4, it'd be like
I'm at-
5.
Hey, mine was at -8.
I'm at 22.
I can get to 19. I don't need to.
Fair.
I can get to 8.
22.
22.
I got a 10.
Yeah, so Okami picks up a trail really quick.
Yeah, it's like or 25 if we needed like a plateau, but yeah.
Okay, reminder. 20
I know.
is considered literally a once in a lifetime thing. Anything beyond 20, I'm like, I don't have numbers for that.
All right.
Yeah, 18 is considered nigh impossible.
I mean, it makes sense that Okami would pick up the trail of the lamb since he's a wolf.
Yep.
It's like, tasty.
But literally, I'm favored with find evidence analysis and tracking, and I named myself Okami because it means wolf, picking up scent and stuff. So.
Yeah. So yeah, you find this trail and you're following it through this wood, and it is strangely dark in this wood. Like the light just doesn't seem to penetrate.
Alright, I'll activate my night vision.
Not that dark. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
Just
The
definitely
shadows
like
seem to be heavy.
yeah.
Okay. Always like
And
that.
I mean, you look up and it's like, yeah, why does the foliage seem so thick up there?
They call it the Black Forest for a reason.
Yep.
Y'all got my 6, right?
Yeah, I've got your 12 too.
I think Ow.
It doesn't really take you too long before you start hearing bleeding coming from up ahead.
Oh, interesting. Who made the quip earlier about handle animal? Damn it. Right on the
The
nose.
lieutenant's like, "It's a sheep. You grab them by the feet and pick them up.
I played Minecraft, I know.
I've dealt with sheep."
Yeah, not a whole lot of sheep in Japan.
Well, there are sheep in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Don't ever make any joke about the sheep to me again at all.
Fair enough.
None.
I won't say them. I have terrible jokes about sheep and Scotsmans and kilts and stuff. I think you've heard.
It's similar jokes are told about sheep and people from Wyoming
And Montana.
and Montana. Trust me, I made the mistake of telling people in the army the sheep jokes from Wyoming. Yep, I never lived that down.
Oh dear.
Ever.
What would it be to know if I mean, it's a bleat, but is it a, like, harried bleat? Like it's in pain, or what would I have to roll for that? If that's something that would even be possible.
Animal handling?
I believe it's just a spirit.
Is it spirit? Well, I'll give it a shot. Insight version of animal husbandry. It's a 9.
13.
Okay, the lieutenant got a 12.
What's your total?
9. Oh! Well, 12, I mean. Yeah, I'll burn it. I'm at 12.
Still at 13.
Yeah, so I'm also 13, but I'm going to play willpower to add me +3,
Nice.
and then another willpower to add me another +3, and then an action to add me a +3. So we're over 20 at that point.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Just so you can burn.
Yours is not the reason to ask why.
Actually, it is. I'm the GM. It literally is.
He wants to know how the limit
I actually do want to make sure that if we're walking into a trap, we're well aware.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it's in pain, but it sounds like it's distressed.
Okay. Yeah.
Anybody bring a carrot?
But I mean, it doesn't sound scared either. It just sounds
Like
distressed.
a lost lamb.
Should have asked him if he had a dog.
Yeah, but I'm sure if the boy did, he wouldn't lend the dog to us because it has to cover all the remaining
Sure.
sheep.
But it might make it more.
All right.
There we go.
So, I guess we're on alert. We'll go in.
Okay. So you guys kind of come around a thick, particularly the thick copse of trees within the forest, and you see the lamb. And it looks like it's got its legs stuck in something. And that's why it's
Okay.
bleeding, because it's like, I can't get my leg out, I'm unhappy. Come get me out of this.
Before we get the lamb out, let's put a noose around it so if it tries to take off, we can make sure it doesn't.
We can hobble it, it's not a problem. I've got nylon.
Okay.
I've also got speed cuffs too, so
The lieutenant's like, it's a lamb.
just fix it up.
It's big.
Oh, it's not very big. Oh. I think you have a full-grown sheep.
Put them on your back.
No.
Put a full-grown sheep on your back.
You put a full. Sheep are not heavy creatures.
Yeah, even
I know.
full-grown rams are barely over 50 pounds.
I'm still.
Most of
they're
the weights in
mean.
their freaking head.
Well, mountain ones can be bigger, but
Yeah.
But I still don't want it to run off.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
it's just to hold it by its horn, or well, it probably doesn't have horn.
it doesn't have.
Hold it by
It's
its
a
front,
lamb.
and we'll cut the whatever it's next.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, do as little to stress the stupid thing out as you can because sheep die from stress.
Yes, I do.
They're stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not the way
We're gonna cautiously go over there and try to see if it's like in a common trap or if it's like in a rube.
Okay, so who's leading the way on this? You are. Okay.
I'm keeping an eye out.
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
You and you give me a find.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Worse.
17.
Spending a possibility to roll for that. Not so much great.
4 plus 9 is 12.
What are you at?
I'm at 12.
I'm gonna play 2 supporter cards. You're now at 18.
I can give you a supporter card too.
Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
Okay. So, as Gunther is approaching this lamb,
I got an 11 on one. I said that.
yeah. Yeah, okay. Fred is watching warily because apparently Fred is super paranoid for some reason.
I'm always paranoid, especially in a dark forest in a magical land. I've read a lot.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of.
Well,
Sounds like
fantasy
it
well,
is.
there's a boulder about maybe 20 feet away from the lamb that starts moving.
The wolf?
No.
Oh.
No.
I swear.
Probably a golem or a stone giant
Oh
or.
dear.
Go ahead and flip the first card and you are now in combat.
You can't stop me. Heroes are up. I assume we're on a standard.
Yeah.
The villains are fatigued.
Ooh.
And intimidate and trick are favored.
Ooh.
Wow.
Heroes are up. Double check what that means again.
No, we're not up, but we're first.
Okay,
Sorry.
you're first.
Yeah. So Gunther is gonna see this thing move and
No, Gunther does not see it move.
oh,
Fred saw it move.
Fred says it moves.
Fred is the only one
Okay.
that has seen it moved.
Okay.
And I haven't heard Fred say anything beyond anything about it.
Yeah.
Contact left or whatever direction.
Contact rock.
Contact. Rock's moving.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fire. Fire your law.
I would have to get the law out. I'd have to figure it out then.
Okay.
Let him pull it out.
I mean, you can probably get it out and fire it,
Hey, Kate.
but it is a danger close.
It is a danger close. He's 20 feet away from you, and I'm thinking splash damage, and then I will never hear the end of that.
Is this a reality rated foe?
So what are we?
That's the important question.
Okay.
So we don't have any issue.
I had a card for
No.
that.
We don't have to worry about approved action.
Not yet.
Alright.
Well, the approved actions are here. These are favored.
Can we make them any?
It won't matter.
Okay.
That's for this.
No problem. I'm just reading.
Yeah, that's for this.
Okay.
And that's only for dramatic.
Oh, we're in theater. Okay.
We're in sorry.
7. Spend the possibility.
Glory.
25.
Eight.
8. 24.
24 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is an outstanding.
So is that 2d6?
2 bonus day.
Ooh. That
Six.
6 rolls over. That's a 5 plus.
5.
But you can roll it, so you're at 7.
Yeah, you just have to get more dice.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't. Wow.
That's
So 9.
9. 9 plus 13 is 22. AP of 1.
Sit down. Well, probably not. This golem is immune to non-magical. Fuck this.
If that's the case, we're running. No
Oh,
one's got magical.
even the throws
Said
up.
22 AP1?
Yeah.
Toughness 300.
No, but
I probably got its attention.
you got its attention. That's about it.
Gunther, having seen, just hearing bullets just ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, and that rock is just like, I'm like, no, it's gonna turn and fire, and
Who's currently holding the lamp?
No one.
no one.
Yeah.
We haven't got to that point yet.
Okay.
I'm nowhere. I'm not near the lamb yet. We're in the process of getting there, and
You only played
That's
one,
it,
right?
might as well. 27 plus 8. 23 energy weapons, AP1.
Okay, that's outstanding.
Laser sight in case that matters, so it's -1 penalty. Oh dear goodness.
I need to remember to add one to every time I act like I'm hit, like double tap.
8. I can't do math, I'm sorry. 24 damage, AP1. Also, I don't feel bad. I was watching some people's streams and like they sat there and like they rolled the dice and it was like 2d6 and they couldn't add them together. Like, I can't do that. I'm like, I don't feel bad anymore.
Okay. That looked like it hurted a little more.
No.
But not, it really doesn't seem like it
Alright,
a lot.
I think Okami wants to rush up and grab the lamb.
Okay.
I think I'll try to do it with one hand, and the sword pops out in the other, and just kind of yank the lamb out as my action. Because it's stuck to something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the integrated weapon comes out, grabbing the lamb with one hand, just trying to yank it out. Put myself between the lamb and the creature, I guess.
Okay. I might not recommend yanking the lamb out.
Well, I can.
Check to see what it's caught in.
Yeah. So grab the
Okay.
lamb, and then I guess I'll
Try and finagle it
examine.
out.
Yeah, figure out what's going on.
Joke's on us. It's the lamb in the stone.
It might be. I don't know.
No, it's not.
No, it's
But it's
all
like
pulpy
it's
lamb.
It's the
caught.
stone in the lamb.
It's like its foot is caught in a log, and if you had just grabbed it and yanked, you probably would have broke its leg or something.
Yeah, I mean,
I was thinking mimic.
But yeah, you have the lamb.
okay. I don't remember what all I'm allowed to do, so I just move up and grab the lamb.
Yeah, that's about it.
I figured as much. Oh yeah, thank you. These all these cards. So
I'm going to spend the possibility for my natural leader. We're going to give you some adrenaline. And Fred, I'll let you inspire us this time. Let's see.
Storm Knights, their choice of one possibility. They draw from the Destiny deck, or they can recover 3 shock.
Yeah, I'll just take a shot. That's 18, 5. It's a 16.
Hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. is good.
So,
1 bonus damage. Bonus die.
alright, so that's a total of 19. AP 1. Okay, let's see this initiative and drop back up.
Okay.
The captain, the lieutenant?
The lieutenant, he hasn't been promoted yet. There it is. Many things.
Hey, Lieutenant, can make magic favored for 3 rounds.
It's already favored.
Oh, well, shit.
Oh wait, no, it's not favored, but
Yeah, magical skills become favorite for the next 3 rounds.
He still has bullet. And I was trying to think of spells he has.
yeah,
Yeah.
bullet. Bullet, detect magic, and where did I write them down? Detect magic and unlock. Ah, he's gonna use his rifle.
Yeah.
Because it's out. Bullet's cool and all, but he has a rifle.
No, fair.
And he's better with it.
Sure.
Okay.
Like, I'll play that with Nemesis at the same time when we're fighting a
That's
spellcaster.
nice.
Martin, screw.
Terrible, but bonus die. Okay. All right, it's actually still moving.
It is its turn and it is fatigued.
Yes, fatigue does.
Minus 2? No, that would be, it's not one of the vulnerable each time you.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No. What does fatigue do?
I don't think you can do anything this round. I can cure diseases here.
Two points of shock to every character on the afflicted side at the end of their turn. Okay, that's what it is.
So he does what he wants and then
He does what he
takes
wants,
2
and
shots.
then he takes 2 shots from it. That's funny. Okay, well,
That's not valid.
it's gonna.
Oh,
It literally, now that you're looking, it just looks like a humanoid moving lump of dirt and rock. That's literally all it looks like. It kind of has a rough face, so you can say, okay, that's the front. But beyond that, it's big. And I do mean big.
So like the size of a barrel.
3 meters tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
That'd be an English barrel. That's big.
Yep. And it's just literally going to come up to Okami and just swing that massive stone fist at you.
Sucks for me.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, that is a total of 7.
Huh? 7?
7.
Okay.
It doesn't hit you.
That
I
doesn't
don't,
hit.
I was like, I don't think that comes close.
No, it doesn't. So it just kind of whiffs. You dodge out of the way. So, round 2.
You spot a weakness. The villains are up, but they are stymied.
Oh, jeez. That's a -2 to...
Everything.
Yep.
And maneuver and taunt are favored.
Yeah, this doesn't maneuver. It's not that smart. It has a mind of 3. So it's just gonna take a swing at Okami again, because he's right there.
Crit.
No. Okay. 12?
My toughness. Oh, wait.
No. Your melee combat, since you are armed.
14, yeah.
So you're able to deflect its massive stone fist with your sword. Oh, wait. I forgot to do that last round.
And this round.
No.
Oh, no, last round was the round it was 15.
Last round was the round he was fatigued.
You're right.
It literally took a swing at you last round and then falls apart.
Look what I did, guys.
Yeah, that 2 shock it took to put it over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Casey, I'm going to crawl to the rocks to make sure that it's dead and look at what I found.
Do you have that one too?
I don't know if it's the same.
I play my cousin card called Loot the Body.
Jesus.
Play after your hero or an ally opens a container or searches a fallen foe. He's searching
Are
a
they
fallen foe.
literally the same?
An item from the magic treasure
Not titled
table.
the same, but they are exactly the same thing.
That's awesome.
Magic treasure tables for attorney is found among the other goods or belongings.
They're the same card with different names.
Yeah, they are the exact same card.
Did you take those wounds? Did you soak them? What happened?
Oh, I straight up soaked them.
Oh, okay.
No, like, I was just like,
I was gonna.
nope.
You need some help?
You're good. No, 2 wounds is enough to like,
Oh, yeah, no, that
yeah,
sucks.
it gives me a -2 to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 wounds is like,
No, two wounds puts me at half because I had 4 total. I'm like, that would jack out.
If I had kept those wounds and not soaked, I would have immediately first aided myself.
Yeah.
And most likely gotten it. And if that didn't work, I would have healed myself, which would have worked.
That was one of the things that was.
So,
oh, you
do I pick this one up too, or can I not?
So, yeah, it was in your pool, so you can choose to keep that in your hand.
Okay.
And then discard down to 5, yep.
Hmm.
Are we at 5?
Yeah, we are at 5.
That glory card, that's fun. A playing pool.
We should never run into any problems.
there's a reason.
I can check that if you want me to, if you want to
Yeah.
continue on.
Sure.
So they both get to draw a card?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't have anything cool like that. No, I'm happy. I hope we get like some really cool shit.
I would have let them
Oh,
pick a card.
I just figured it was
That's
the top.
fine. No.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
I'm okay with it. It's plus.
It'd be really good for you, not me.
Doesn't matter.
Arrows
You
drawn
found
fire.
it. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean
Oh,
you
that's
have to
cool.
keep it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand it to you, because you have a bow.
For my bow, yeah. How long does that, just for the actor, just for that session?
No,
No,
you have.
You
it's-
have it.
It is a magic item,
Oh,
period. Like, for some reason, we crack open this golem's body, and out pops a quiver and a scroll.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's like when it finally moved, the crater it had, you notice these things kind of partially buried underneath.
So you hand
And
me-
it's like,
I hand
huh.
you the ram, or the sheep.
Or I guess in, what'd you
Hi,
find,
Bud.
Brian?
Called Benny.
I found this scroll of mage light. I just,
So, yeah, Brian's was kind of just, as he's towing it, it looked like it was somehow embedded in it.
That's cool. Like a
it probably
little metal case scroll
Yeah.
holder.
Yeah,
and
like
it
a
just
little metal
pulls
case
out this
scroll.
little vellum badassery thing. That's awesome.
Let me guess, the lieutenant has to have it.
well, I do have 1 point. I could learn conjuration, I guess. But
Is that when you summon a weapon or something?
Yeah, just basically, like, it's
Oh,
It's the
that's
weapon.
okay. That's cool.
Oh, I don't even have conjuration.
So, yeah.
But I have the points to actually get conjuration.
I was like, oh, cool. There's just stuff and stuff. We're in video game land.
yeah.
It
You're probably
is.
excited.
So cool.
Welcome to Aysle.
Heck yeah.
I'm like, oh, quiver. I don't have a bow. Oh, you have a bow here.
Yeah, don't worry, I got your back. If I get something cool that you need.
Let me know if you find a language.
If I find a golden chariot. Hey, look at this chariot, drives itself. There you go. There's still our driver. It's like, stop paying me in a quarter.
I'm the rigger, yeah.
So cool. Clearly, if we return this sheep to this child, we become legitimate heroes. It's awesome.
I think we just become a fetch. This is a fetch quest.
It's a fetch quest, but
It's
look
a
what
fetch
we got out of it.
Hey, I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'm not mad either.
See how great I tanked that earth elemental? I would use the Japanese word for it, but I don't actually know it in real life, so.
But our characters all know the Japanese word.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all do. It's great. They all speak Japanese.
Love it. So I'll backtrack us out the way we came in.
Yeah. Okay.
How long are we in the forest?
I mean, it goes really quick because Okami just, oh, there's the trail. It didn't go in
We
too
land.
far.
Where's my sheep? 5 minutes later, here's your sheep.
More like about 30 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here's your sheep.
Playing in the stereotypes.
Does Okami have to do a willpower test not to kill this little lamb?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Oh, what? Because I'm a wolf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racist. Racist.
No, he hasn't heard the whistle. Remember that cartoon?
Oh yeah.
With the sheep and the sheepdog and the wolf or the coyote.
Time to start work.
What is this kid? We bring back the kid. Hello, kid. We brought your kid.
His name is not fun.
Well, it's a
It's
sheep.
a
Kids are goats.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I realized that as soon as I said it.
Bring back your kid.
Oh,
Everyone's
grandpa.
like,
I was like,
no,
I have no idea.
that's a
I'm
lamb.
noble.
How'd
Not
you
a
know he
sheep.
was my child? Whoa. We need to go.
Wow.
Here's your lamb,
Wow.
smallish one.
And its name is now Fun because we went and found it.
What is its name? Not fun. What is its name?
This is literally how Prince of Thieves started.
It's Betty.
Betty. We retrieved Betty for you. Here you go.
Yep.
Oh, you must be great heroes.
We are.
We're working on it.
We killed a rock.
A troll? You saw a troll?
Yes.
No, it was more like an elemental.
No,
Oh.
it was a troll.
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm gonna just say yes to the majority of what they say. Like, oh, that's right. Yes, it was a troll.
Of course.
It was a troll.
Yeah.
Legitimately a troll.
I don't know what it is. So I'm just like, of
Use
course.
your video game element.
My Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah,
knowledge.
it literally says the only distinguishable feature between a troll and a summoned elemental is the summoned elemental listens to commands from the mage.
That's it.
That's it.
That's cool.
Because, see, my meme knowledge doesn't help because trolls look so different depending on who's making the troll.
Yeah.
On the genre.
Usually fat when extroverts.
So
Depends on if it's.
troll.
Cool.
Okay.
Because I think the
Yeah,
last,
they look like earth elementals.
Love it.
Okay.
I think the last troll we dealt with was in Pan Pacifica, and it was an internet troll. So.
So we gonna head off in that direction. The kid led us to the town.
Okay.
Oh wait, I would know what a troll looks like because I sold Joe to a troll.
Different kind of troll.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So many.
We get to the town. What does it look like?
That's one of the weird interactions between core Earth and everything falling on. That was a completely different kind of troll.
That makes sense.
Like a
I,
ogre, but called the troll.
Huh?
Like an ogre, but it's called the troll.
Well, more like the classic lives under a bridge, requires payment to cross the bridge troll.
mhm.
That's where a kid would come in handy.
It would have. Of both varieties.
Yeah. Alright, so we're heading to a town.
And you said it's about 2 hours?
By walking.
Yeah.
Well, we're walking.
We don't have
I mean,
horses.
we could just hot air balloon it.
No, we're walking.
Okay.
I mean, we could dance if we want to.
We can leave our friends behind.
So it takes about 2 hours to get through
Friends don't
town.
dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're
No
no friends of mine.
Exactly.
And we get to this town. What does it look like?
It looks like your typical medieval village. It really does. It's like, yep.
So, might as well start asking. Hello there. We are heroes. Before you ask anything of us, we have something to ask of you. Are there any hunters in your village that have recently died?
I don't think so.
We are looking for an ancient relic.
Also, what's the name of your city? Your village?
Aberdeen.
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 A-U-B-E-R.
It doesn't help when you both talk at the same time.
Okay.
Aberdeen, thank you.
Looking for a hunter that's potentially dead, and it's an artifact that we're looking for. We're looking for essentially a wooden stake that was owned by a hunter, and they are now dead.
Huh. Never heard of that as an artifact.
It is to kill a mighty creature.
Ah.
It's more like an artifact of faith.
Oh. An artifact of faith. Huh. A hunter, you say?
A hunter.
Well, the only hunter I know of in these parts is old Jed. He lives in the northern part of the dark woods.
And where are those located?
We were just in it, weren't we?
We were in the Black Forest.
Well, I couldn't remember which one. Yeah, the north side of the Black Forest.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably about a day's trek, and I don't know if you'll find him.
Okay.
Got to be careful out in the Black Forest at night, though, because there's some dark fae that wander that.
What time is it currently?
Probably about dinner time.
Well, would it be too much of an issue to find a location to spend the night here and go and find Jed? Does anybody need, I am a faith healer. Is there anybody in your village that needs help? They're suffering from an illness, or maybe they have a grievous wound.
Well, not that I know of. Usually if they do, they go to old May.
Where is she?
Well, she lives over on the west side of town, southwest side of town. Can't miss her, she's the old herbalist.
Okay.
I'm glad Anthony's taking notes, because I'm gonna forget half these people by next time.
I was just imagining this old man in the back going, I nearly died. If you could find my boots, I could finish dying for you.
I'm not a hunter. The hunter happens to be my name.
I mean, sure. Is there an inn in town?
Huh?
Is there an inn in this town?
Oh yeah, of course there's an inn.
Well, let's head
It's
there.
called, it's the Spellbreaker Inn.
Ah, Spellbreaker Inn. I've done a few of those in my time. Let's go then.
He'll be like, oh jeez.
I don't think I've ever broke a spell.
I did, I was married once.
Hmm.
We're gonna go in and purchase some rooms for the night.
Okay. guys have plenty of local funds that'll accept.
Fantastic.
And it comes with a hearty stew, but if you'd like something different, they will offer it for a little bit more, a couple coppers more.
Stew is fine, I just want plenty of bread.
Yeah, they'll give you a loaf of bread.
The only thing that Delta cares about is drink.
Yeah, drink.
Okay.
What are you looking for? You got a fine
step
ale?
above piss.
Just one step though.
Well, they do have a couple selections of ale, a small selection of some of the Elven wines. And they do have one bottle of Dwarven spirits.
Oh,
I forgot
that
the
one.
real people.
Gunner's like, the dwarfs are my people. Let's go over here.
Dwarves are
I
my
can see
people.
an elf. He's like, I'm
Well,
American.
dwarfs are originally German folklore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so. I mean,
Well, Nordic first, but yeah.
Different
types of
Nordic.
dwarfs.
well, you have the Dwargar, and then you have the other dwarfs.
All dwarves they're from different realms.
Okay.
The elves are also from different realms. And yeah, they are called light elves and dark elves, but they're not good or evil. They're just the realm part they're from. Same thing with the dwarves.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was the fun part about Dark Age of Camelot was
Tolkien.
dwarves,
Tolkien.
kobolds, and trolls, and Norsemen.
Yeah.
Midgard.
Yeah.
And then the first expansion came out and they gave us the weirdest shit. They're like, here's these cat people. We're like, okay, cool, cat people. No, they're like retarded cat people. Why do you hate us?
You can't post that one.
CGI buttholes.
Cut that out.
No, they were kind of cat people,
Yeah.
but they just did such a terrible job with them that people looked at him and were like, I'll play anything that's not that. I mean, yeah, the trolls are big giant stone people, but that's kind of cool.
To get stoned all the time.
So we have this brew.
The female trolls' breasts were bigger than the Norseman's head,
As they should be.
as they should be. They're boulders, obviously. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's totally fine. We have the stew. Gunther orders the dwarven spirit. And yeah, what else?
Well, I mean, they give you a loaf of fresh bread.
Oh yeah.
Asa. Tell a story or two, can you? There's a fireplace over there. You know there's got to be one.
I like.
He just pulls out his wizard robes.
Hey, he's a bard, not a wizard.
Hey, don't tell him what he is.
I will bullet you to the face.
I'll make that shit favored.
I'm just like, look, man. The only thing I'm thinking of
Well, if you're gonna kill a commie, I'm coming back as his character, the dwarf. Don't mess with me.
trying to lead this town in a rendition, in a drunken singing rendition of the safety dance. It's
Oh.
all that's going on in my head.
Oh. Gunther will actually join in. He's probably gonna
Okay,
he's gonna be on the back.
charisma, definitely. I can't think of a skill off the top of my head. But storytelling, I will say, I'll make storytelling, make that favored for you.
Nice.
Yeah, re-roll that.
Roll a 1.
Well, you can re-roll ones with favored.
Yeah.
Which is super nice.
Let's see. Mouth feeling possibility. We're just here for the fun and drinks. Charisma. Oh yeah, it's an 11. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so
An 11 total?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
All right,
it's
so-
good, so it's an 11.
I mean, it takes a minute for people to catch on, but once they do catch on,
Once they know the words.
yeah, once they
Yeah.
know the words, It literally takes you a time or two of singing it to finally get them to realize, oh, this is an interactive song. And they start singing along and dancing. And they are absolutely dancing with every one of you. Unless you refuse.
Probably after about 20 minutes, I'll probably head up to my room.
Gunther is drunk.
Well, that's what.
Yeah, Gunther is drunk. Apparently Aysle is also drunk.
And what are the odds there's rice here? And there, and by
Next
there,
to none.
yeah, and that's like, and by that function, sake.
No.
Damn.
Look,
No.
I'm not drunk. I'm fulfilling a childhood dream to be on the music video. They don't know this.
But yeah, I mean, it's not the best, but people have had enough food and drink that it's a catchy tune and it's fun.
He's beatboxing.
This is probably a good place to stop. I've got to get to work tomorrow.
It is 10
It is.
And I don't know if I'm going
We
to
party, we drink, we eat, and then go to bed.
Yeah.
I still can't believe we got a worry car.